Heavy G.
Why is everything open world nowadays? 12-year-old me would hate me for even asking that question. See, back during the PS2 era of gaming, when GTA 3 was the freshest thing since M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong's twist endings, I got upset every time a level came to an end and kicked me into a loading screen. But we're in the future now. Loading screens have become pretty much instantaneous, and now every single game seems like it's trying to cram more and more square kilometers up gamers' asses. What happened to pacing and storylines? What happened to plot urgency? Far Cry New Dawn goes on and on about how important it is to upgrade your home base, and how so many people are counting on you for their survival in this post-nuclear apocalypse, but I guess I don't really mind the savior of the people fucking off for in-game weeks to go collect MP3 players or tend to their burgeoning pot garden. It's genre bloat to the point of ridicule. If I gave you 30 seconds to give me a list of 10 open-world first-person shooters, you could probably list twice as many games off, and that's ignoring the sequels. Why have we reached this point? How have we reached this point? Should I quote Jeff Goldblum here and say that we were so focused on whether or not we could, that we didn't really wonder if we should? Don't get me wrong, I just finished playing Metro Exodus, and that game is pretty fucking legit. But would it have suffered if it was a more traditionally linear experience like the earlier Metro titles? I read a CNN article that claimed that less than 10% of players are actually completing single-player experiences, and I think that might be the reasoning that publishers are hiding behind to make the push towards open-world sandbox-style games. If a player doesn't want to make the commitment of playing through a linear story and seeing what a game has to offer, why not open all the possibilities up and allow the player to nibble through them and see what they want to see first? It's like the allure of a buffet versus a full-course meal. You paid to eat, so fuck them, you're getting dessert first. There's nothing wrong with that if the game is designed to work that way, like GTA and Breath of the Wild is. In these games, the narrative revolves around the player character's everyday struggles, and some of the most fun you can have is scraping by with the bare minimum. On the other hand, you have games like Ghost Recon Breakpoint that do nothing but turn up plot urgency and stack cards against the player, but all the game really does is tire the player out and sap motivation from them in square kilometer increments. I'm a huge nerd if you can't tell. No, really, I'm bad as fuck. But I really don't think that Halo would have worked as well as it did if it just dropped the Master Chief off and said, hey, go do your thing. The plot and the level design funneled you through 30 seconds of fun, over and over, till the game was done and you got some canonical interspecies cuddling going on. I just think that games should take a step back from forcing open worlds down our throats and let us have some nice, curated campaigns that make us want to finish the fight. I want to see more games like Far Cry Instincts and Crysis that have huge open levels and allow players to progress through them however they want. Or do something like Destroy All Humans did. That game had a bunch of tiny independent open worlds that allowed a change in scenery between each one. Actually, Metro Exodus did that too, and the game is, as previously mentioned, pretty fucking legit. The way it blends intense linear segments with big open worlds to traverse through allow for game stories that rival anything I've seen in any other media. There's a fight with a giant mutated grizzly in this game, and it makes you shit your pants like no Deathclaw could ever hope to. Curated shit is the future, and I, for one, am good with the amount of open worlds out there for now. If you're making games open world entirely based around the free roaming, please go for it. But if you want to save some cash, try going for a more linear design for your game. You might end up making something pretty cool. Hey everybody, wanted to take this opportunity to thank the fuck out of you for watching my video. I really do appreciate you watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't like it, fuck you. But if you did, please, I really do appreciate a like, a comment, or a subscription. I do make new videos every week, so you're never going to run out of content from me. That said, I'm going to buzz off now. I hope you have a good day, and I'm Heffy G, and you know me. Later.